Don't even try and troll us. We know there's sound. We know there's sound today. I forget what I titled it. What did I title this shit? Debate of the Greats. Otherwise known as the Great Debate. Antisocial Experience 254. Have you ever heard that term? The Great Debate?
Maybe.
Like, there's a couple ways. There's two of them that come to mind, and I'm not smart enough to talk about either of them. One is politics with the red and the blue.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are the mascots? The jackass and the
elephant.
Elephant, yeah, the jackass and the elephant. And then the other one, I guess, the Great Debate is the whole science and religion thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't know about you, sir, but I can't. I'm not a scientist or what's a religious dude figure?
A preacher.
Yeah, that guy.
Or a rapist, either way.
Yeah, depending. I mean, and it's sad to say, but that's the world we find ourselves in. No, it's the great, and it's weird how people find themselves on opposite sides of the debate. And sometimes they're really saying not the same thing, but similar things. And it's like, what? I can't imagine dying on a hill like that, where that consumes your time, or choosing that side, you know? Like, and it goes all the way down from serious topics with politics, science, or, religion, to Coke, Pepsi, Mac, PC, console or PC, if you want to talk gaming. I don't know, man. It's just, I find it odd. Like some of the hills that people die on. I don't know.
I wish they'd just die.
That's how I feel some days. We were talking, what the hell were we talking about at work? And I'm like, somebody's talking about a movie, and like if that was real life, and I was like, yeah, I've fantasized about like that before, like after Judgment Day in Terminator movies. I was thinking like, yeah, this world would be a lot better place with a lot less people.
Dude,
like I don't want to fight the machines.
No, all I'm going to say is Thanos didn't exactly have a bad idea. Right?
Nah, and they took him out, man.
I'm just going to say that his idea wasn't exactly that bad.
Infinity War. That was the whole Infinity Saga, right? Did you read that in the comics?
Back in the yeah.
And that again, that was kind of not a great debate, but could it be a great debate topic? Like,
yeah, I'm just gonna say he wasn't wrong.
No, not at all.
No,
not at all. And did he go about it wrong? Probably.
Maybe.
Like,
I always said too, like, what makes them the heroes? You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
I mean, what makes them the heroes? Like,
well, that's the thing. And granted, we'll never get the answers. I don't think you could extract the answers from the MCU or from the comics as they were written. But did he do? My opinion, Thanos. If we're going to talk about this for a moment, is he didn't do any of that. Was like spite wise, like
no,
like he fought this adversary and they gave him a little
for the better mankind. He thought,
yeah, the better the
galaxy, universe, yeah, whatever,
bigger picture, yeah. And it wasn't like you got to pick and choose. It's just like half of everything living gone.
Yeah, and like you said, but it wasn't out of spite. It wasn't out of revenge. It wasn't.
No,
it was a reckoning.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't think he was wrong, man. But yeah, I mean, they had to make a movie somehow based on the comics.
Yeah,
but yeah, that would be a tough snap to do. Speaking of that too, while we're on that scene, I received a downloaded copy of that movie. And it was direct from somebody recorded in a fucking theater. So it was good. It was all right quality. But the second time when he did the snap and it did nothing right before the I Am Iron Man scene, when he did that snap, the audience, I don't know what country it was in, but they lost it. Like, it was hilarious that he snapped and it did nothing. And I'm like,
is that where Iron Man fights him at the end of Endgame or whatever?
Yeah.
Before he dies.
Did you know there's people that just saw the first part of that and just not interested in wrapping up the second? Like, oh, that's what it is.
How, like, it's one big thing. Like, it's just split in two. Like, you can't.
Yeah. And they're like, yeah, no, I never seen it. I'm good with the first one. I'm like,
talking about cliffhangers, man.
Yeah. Like, do you leave? Do you go to work and leave one
Yeah,
shoe at your
that's what
house?
I mean, holy fuck. It's like, "I'm gonna do this math problem, but I only got half of it, I'm gonna stop here." Like,
That's algebra.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Oh, anyhow, yeah, man. Well, I'm not an intelligent enough man to go into the whole political side of things. Neither would I ever want to be. Like
No.
that's it. I remember we had to vote on on a candidate, like a mock-up vote in class. Like, teachers like, oh, you guys are the ones that are voting on president. This class here. Let's see which way we vote. And my question was, do I have to vote for idiot one or idiot two or bad one or bad two? Like I phrased it like that and put it two ways to not be insulting. She's like, well, yeah, you have to vote one way or the other. I'm like, why can't I just not vote? Isn't that an option some people take? And this
Mhm.
fifth grade teacher was trying to convince me, or third grade, whatever year the election was trying to convince me that no, everybody votes one way or the other. And I'm like, I don't think so. You
They
know?
just 'cause they want you to.
Yeah, well, they didn't trick me, so.
Me either.
But no, it's, I don't know. I know people that are into that and, like, they get banned online, like, go to Facebook jail for a week or 2 weeks or a month because of the silly ass arguments they get into over
Mhm.
politics,
Mhm.
over a guy that you have no influence over.
Mhm.
Like, and they're arguing about this guy or that person. It's like,
It's insane.
I'll be damned if I'm getting myself banned from a platform I rarely use to argue over something
Yeah.
that silly. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just I know where I stand. Coke is good, Pepsi's good, PC is good. Mac can be useful if you're working on Mac related stuff, you know? You know?
Yeah,
Just
like, I noticed between those 2 laptops I have, like, yeah, it sucks not having the AirDrop, like, because I use that a lot, you know what I mean? I use that a lot, like,
right.
a lot.
But the hardware of the one laptop, it's more modern than the
Yeah, yeah, but,
and you
like,
can tell.
yeah, yeah, for sure, like, I was on that Monster Riff podcast, and, like, just to do that all that stuff, like, I could tell it was way better for that stuff, you know what I mean? But at the
Mm,
same time, like, I can't AirDrop shit from my phone, like, it's a way bigger pain in the ass, like,
yeah, I think there might be third party apps I'll look into it and let you know if there's a way to solve that problem. But yeah, and it really is, you know, what works best for you,
mhm,
thinking with you know, if you need a basis in religion, something like that to keep going, okay, do it.
yeah.
Have at it,
No,
man.
it's okay to have faith in something, man, absolutely,
I,
like, you should have it, you know what I mean?
yeah, I've faith in that I'm gonna make the right choices each day, and that if I make that choice, I got to stick with it. You know,
Mhm,
that's kind of where I'm at with it as far as, and it's not really religious. It's
it's your own thinking.
how do you trust yourself when you don't trust yourself? You know?
Yeah, I do, yeah, I do, unfortunately.
Put it, we got to come. Politics and religion are corrupt. Yeah, you don't say. Look in the chat here. Put a right in Mickey Mouse has been written in before, or write in. Could you really write in and elect Mickey Mouse if enough people did it? Are they going to take that serious?
Mm.
They'd have to.
Right? Like if the whole nation
Mhm.
was on board for Mickey Mouse. And who are we talking? We talking like New Age Mickey or like Steamboat Willie
Steamboat.
Mickey?
Steamboat Willie, there can only be one.
Right? I mean, that's
Or
like,
actually, I would take, Fantasia Mickey over Sorcerer Mickey over everybody.
yeah, Vantage Mickey was pretty
Yeah,
badass.
he's a wizard.
The question is, did he drink Coke or Pepsi?
He just did coke and drank a lot of Pepsi.
You can't tarnish Mickey Mouse like that,
That's
man.
what made him a wizard.
Uh,
There's a backstory to everything.
I'm glad I got you, man. I need this lore, you know? Oh, shit. Now, moving on. It's, and it wasn't a great topic for the day, granted, but I think it's crazy the lengths that people go to with the whole like, and I've listened to it for entertainment, but the lengths that people will go to for religion or for philosophy or science to, like, to defend their side and, like, the stuff that they will believe in, have faith in, you know? And it's kinda like, yeah, I know science tells us one thing, religion's a different thing, but it's really, really crazy, I think that, people are having faith in something that they really can't prove on both sides.
Right.
Like, yeah, you can run number simulations and physics says this and that, but in a sense, and are you creating a big bang? No, you're not. But you're gonna put everything in that. Can you prove God exists? No, you can't. But you're gonna put everything in that? Like, it's crazy the lengths people will go to in some of the arguments or debates that I've listened to personally, hearing the two sides of the coin, It just yeah, I don't know. It's entertaining, I guess, thanks to the people that publish that stuff.
I guess.
Especially I don't know, man, and more often than not, it just like this, it turns into a dumpster fire,
Right.
you know? A
Or me,
roaring
yeah.
roaring dumpster fire. Um, what are we looking at here? 12. I'm trying to keep on topic here, but it's kinda hard because there's only so many things you can combine or
Yeah, and I'm just brain
contrast.
dead, man.
That's alright, I understand, I was there. I if you we covered this last week when I woke up in Sunday on Saturday.
Mhm.
If we had tried to do the show that day, it would have been like the 10-second show, or it would have been the Jimmy show. Like, I was n everything was done and edited and prepared, but I was not prepared to do anything that day, and I thought it was show day, and I was panicking. I'm like, This ain't gonna work."
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
Mm.
What do we got? What do we got? Chat. Do we got any what is one of the great debates that you may be familiar with? Leave a couple comments. Let me see if we can get anything in the chat there.
Punk or ska?
Is that really a debate?
I guess, for some people it is. Or what is punk? That's a big debate,
Dead, not dead? Is that another one?
I guess, but, like, it's just like, you know what I mean, what's their definition of punk, and everybody debates, you know what I mean, whether it's fucking, you gotta wear leather jackets, this and that, I
What
don't know.
is that SLC Punk when he's like, "Oh, the Sex Pistols, blah, blah." It's like, who fucking cares who started? It's music, enjoy it.
Yeah, and to me, like, I've always just said punk's just being yourself, like, not letting you know what I mean? Not letting anybody else influence you or whatsoever, you just do what you wanna do.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Standing up against fucking whatever to be or just think or whatever what you wanna think or be
Well,
or
it's like a whole DIY handbook to life,
Mhm,
like, or a DIY approach to life
mhm.
in life, whatever, music, you know? And if you had to pin down, and it's kind of a stupid question to even try and answer, who did it first? Like, who you know what I mean? Because you gotta think about some of the early bands and their inspiration,
Mhm.
and if you listen to what they were inspired by compared to what they were playing, it's not that far. And who's our one favorite guy? It's all rock and roll.
Oh, Trev.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It's just all rock. It really is. And yeah, it's just all rock and roll.
Yeah, man, like I said, I don't need to fucking put my hair in a fucking mohawk, like, yeah, I'd like to dye it blue and shit, but I don't need a mohawk, I don't need 46 fucking piercings in my goddamn face, I don't need none of that, and, like, tattoos, I like them because I like them.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know,
It's
just, like, I don't know, I don't need a fucking uniform to fucking be punk rock at all, like, what is
some
it?
people do.
No, I know that, I watch it, man, all the time.
I never understood that. But there's a lot I don't understand, so, I
You
mean
don't understand it because they're not really themselves. When you have to have the uniform and everything else, like, you're not like, you're playing a part that day, you know what I mean? It's like you're playing a part. Like, you're just I don't know. To me, those people, like, they don't live it, they're not in it, they're just that's what they do on the weekends. They get to dress up and act like a clown, I guess.
I don't know, I think I don't even know if it would be considered a punk approach to something or punk, but I show up unprepared and make something out of nothing regularly,
Mhm.
you
Well, I
know?
would think so, yeah.
Like, when that's what you got to try and literally make something out of nothing, yeah, That's a DIY approach if I've ever heard of one. Maybe not punk, but at least DIY or DIY.
DIY, do it yourself.
Yeah, I can mix it up, man.
It
It's
doesn't
not hard.
matter. Yeah, you can do it any way you want to, man.
No, it's and some people would say that's a bad approach. That's a bad way to do things. That's not,
Yeah, some people need to shut their fucking mouths.
Yeah, we've established that. We've established that, my good friend. Oh,
Just a daily reminder.
daily reminder like that, like the daily Bible verse.
Mhm.
You should publish a daily reminder and get it published
I
in the
should.
paper, man.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure that
bet
would
you would
go over
have
well.
readers.
I know I would. I know I would. I would have a lot of haters too, but what else is new?
So, yeah, well, hey,
Whatever.
it takes all kinds to balance the scale out, my friend.
Mhm.
So I often don't like discussing future shows on this show, but I was kinda digging the local history shit that we did. Is it at all feasible possible that we could pull off a whole episode dedicated to shit like that?
Dude, I could pull off fucking, a year's worth of shit. I have so much information.
Yeah, but like the local, like, old town, old Phillipsburg shit,
That's what I'm
like,
talking about, just Phillipsburg stuff.
we could do it? We can do
I
an
could pull off
episode?
a year worth of stuff.
Alright, well,
Like,
I'm just asking for
I'm
one
not
episode.
joking. Yeah, I'm not joking. Like, I got
Maybe we'll do a two-parter on that. But I would love to at least learn some more about it, be surprised by it, see what I can find researching, and also share some of this quirky, really weird, cold shit with, like, the rest of the world or
Mhm.
listeners or whatever you wanna call it. Because it is a small town.
But it wasn't
No, no.
at all.
Was there more was there more people back in the day than there are now?
Yeah, there was almost 10,000 people here at one point.
Get the fuck out.
Swear to God. I think it capped off at like 8.6 is what 8,600 people?
8,600 people, and we're down to, like, what, 2, 3?
2,100, I think.
Ooh. What happened here?
Cole ran out.
Cole ran out and he
And
routed s
and fucking the same fucking 7, 8
yeah.
people have owned the fucking town since, basically.
Yeah, like, you gotta wonder, what was how it just falls apart when people just ownership is maintained and nothing is done with something and it just degrades past the point of saving, you
Mhm.
know? I think that's a pretty good definition for a lot of our town. And what was there, like, just the whole history thing, what was there to what's there now, and then what they're whatever that shit is they're doing, knocking stuff down to make town better.
Yeah. Yeah, they're really saving the day. I question this, like, why is, like, that fucking, like, where, uh, PMG and shit is, why is Thousand Claire's office up there? Why is fucking this and that up there? Like, why don't they make people come into town? Like, those should be in town because they don't have to fucking pay taxes on it. Like, that's why it's up there. Like, it's fucking bullshit, man. But then, nobody's coming to town. That's because you moved all the shit out of it, you fucking asshole. Like,
Yeah.
it's bullshit, man. It is complete fucking bullshit.
Well, I remember and this was a at least a great debate locally whenever they wanted to route 322 different.
Yeah. No, not really. When they turned Front Street into a one-way street, that's what started all the bullshit. That's what started the downfall right then
Way
and there.
back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And it just went from there.
I mean, I've only ever known it as one way,
Me too.
personally.
I've seen it get people go 2 ways, and it's awesome.
It is, but it's
Yeah.
I tell you what, when you're one of the cars that's
Oh,
going the
yeah, I
right
don't wanna be
way and you
yeah,
got one
no.
opposing you, it can be a little intimidating.
Yeah, I'm good on that one. But it's fucking funny when you're watching it.
Oh, it is, dude. I've seen I've seen 2nd Street, like, people go up that,
It's impressive.
and I'm not talking block, I'm talking, like, what is that? Locust to Laurel,
Mhm.
basically, or Locust to Presque Isle, which is a stretch to go up 2nd the wrong way. Forget about it. But yeah, no. So upcoming local history show, we're gonna do that. I really, really dig that. I don't know when. Start trying to lay it out. I am working on a guest. It's gonna be repair related, but also one of those making shit work because that's kind of what repair is. Like, you know,
Mhm.
in a sense, not always. I mean, there's skill that goes into it and tools and knowledge, but there's also a certain extent of you just got to make it work at a certain point when there's no roadmap for you. So working on a guest with that local history show. Yeah, I think we can wrap up there, man. It's a rainy day here in central Pennsylvania, kind of down, but more to be expected. Don't forget, new audio episodes published every Sunday at 5. That was a killer ending last week, dude.
What did I even do? I don't remember.
We ain't afraid of no ghosts.
No, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Badass.
That's right.
Okay, so here we got evidence. Before I wrap this, we get evidence. Yes, because we used to cruise up and down Front Street. We would turn around at the Pennzoil gas
Where
station.
you turn around at the Pennzoil gas station, before it was a Pennzoil gas station, there was a fucking enormous building the size of that whole block there. It was so huge. It was burned down in 1920, but it was enormous. Enormous. I think 5 floors, like 5 stories. Like, it was fucking huge.
And let's talk about the fact that we used to have bowling alley and skating rink.
That was just during the 70s, dude. We had bottling plants. We had fucking flour manufacturers. I mean, dude, we had so much shit here, dude. We had, where Weiss is, was just a sporting apparel company that alone employed 600 people.
Damn.
That place alone employed 600 people.
Probably got, what did they do? Get moved out somewhere else?
Down.
Burn it down?
Just like everything else in this fucking town.
Yeah. Light it, man.
But it's an old coal town, which the coal company brought these houses and buildings up fast. So, like, the wiring probably wasn't all the best, like. Well, look where the Roland was at, dude. The Pierce Opera House was there before the Roland was there. Like, that place would have been awesome to see. Like, that was a huge opera house. Like, that'd have been amazing. Or where the towers were, that big, the Passmore House or whatever. There's a huge hotel with 3 bars in it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I can go on for days.
No, well, yeah, we'll pack it into a nice 1 or 2 part episode because I'm real curious.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that book too, so we can show pictures.
Yeah, by all means, get a book, dude. Yeah. Well, actually, we can scan it so we can put them on screen instead of just holding it up to
cool.
a camera.
They have them down at Kephardt's Hardware. I think they're like $25.
Yeah, I'll pick one up if you want me to.
Yeah, dude, they're awesome.
But that's I think that kind of wraps it up for this week. Rainy day here in Central PA, as I said. New audio episodes published every Sunday at 5 p.m. Thank you for joining us. I think that's all we got for this week, man.
Yep. Bye.